Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Good Governance Today. We will be looking at transparency, which is the second principle of good governance. Now, what is transparency? Transparency broadly refers to the availability of information about the running of an organization or a government. This implies the openness, the information accessibility and accountability of the leaders, in this case an employer or the government in the case of governance, to its citizens or employees. Take for example our country Nigeria. You will agree with me that in our own journey of democracy, that is from 1999 up to date, the transparency of government has been more of a toddler learning how to walk. And this is because for transparency to be effective in any society, she must respect the rule of law. There must be rules and regulations, and there must be an effective implementation of these rules and regulations. So in our country, Nigeria, you discover that when an executive or a politician is asked to publish the financial records of her own department or his department for the past few years, you see that they begin to jitter. And this is not a good practice of transparency. We as citizens have an obligation to demand transparency and accountability from our leaders, being that in the long run, a government will achieve fairness, integrity, and trust from her citizens. And how do we make this a reality? We can do this by always airing our views when there are grievances, to come out in a peaceful protest against what we perceive to be against the values and the core human rights of citizens. Also, social media groups and interest groups can come up and demand accountability from the government. Also, we as citizens, we must learn to encourage and praise those who have done well in keeping with the rules and regulations of our country, and also publicly shun all those who have gone against the rules and regulations, no matter who they may be. Finally, you out there wondering how you can implement this. Well, as leaders in our places of work, maybe you are the managing director or the head of your unit, or you are a leader in church or in the mosque, or you are a teacher in school or the head of the family. You can be transparent in administering your duties, in making sure that those people who are under you have a stake and they feel that they are part of the runnings of your organization. Also, it is your obligation to demand accountability and transparency from your leaders in any sector you find yourself. Thank you.